This is 42-year-old Kevin Powell, 5 feet 7 inches tall. He has been missing from home since Saturday, March 4th, 2023. He's from a small rural district in Trelawny known as Barnstaple that is very much close to the Jacksontown area of Trelawny. So anyone knowing the whereabouts of Kevin Powell is asked to contact his family members at 876-770-9455 or call the nearest police station. And also on your screen, a 14-year-old girl about 5 feet inches tall who has since been identified as Shantonique. She's from the parish of St. James and she has been missing since March 10th of 2023. She was last seen wearing a black t-shirt and jean shorts. So if seen, please contact these numbers: 876-438-3118 or 876-582-7874 or 876-848-8717 or contact the nearest police station. And please, my peeps, not every young girl who goes missing gone a man yard. Yeah, man.
On the spot news media, we got the latest news. We don't care about the views, we just representing right. Put local news internationally every night. On the spot, wave that Jamaican flag from left to right. Let's get it right, y'all know the type. We ain't dealing with the hype, we make it take flight.
Yeah, man, my viewers and subscribers, what go on? A blessed and wonderful Monday morning to each and every person out there tuning into On The Spot News Media. Now, my peeps, I don't know how we do it over on this side each and every morning. We have to give thanks and praise to the Most High Creator for the preservation of life, because life is indeed the greatest. So in the morning, my peeps, I have a few stories to share with you, the regular members of Chan Public and also members of the diaspora. So please like the video, share the video, watch the entire vlog so you can get a full understanding and a better appreciation of everything we are going in Jamaica. So watch this now, my peeps. We're going to kick off this morning's story with some international news. You don't know from Jamaicans involved, whether yard or abroad, On The Spot News Media will most definitely bring it to you. Now, on your screen is a Jamaican man who has since been identified as Linsome Boyd, a Jamaican citizen age 54, who confessed to brutally taking the life of his ex-partner and wounding her son with intention to take his life in a courtroom in Antigua and Barbuda a few days ago. Now, Boyd was previously charged in June of 2021 with the loss of life of a passport division worker who has since been identified as 47-year-old Althea Henry and severely injuring her son, Tajma Francis, who was age 21 at the time of the incident. Henry's body was discovered at her Cashew Hill home on the afternoon of June 20 in 2021 with what appeared to be multiple wounds all over her body. Her son was also rushed to the hospital with injuries to his upper body and also to his left eye, allegedly received during an altercation with the accused Jamaican man. The prosecution had mounted several vital pieces of evidence and had a list of more than 10 witnesses it could call, but the accused Jamaican man pleaded guilty, thereby saving the crown some time. The judge will proceed to sentencing Boyd sometime after a social inquiry report is provided on March 16th. So another Jamaican man take this love triangle thing to another level in a whole another country. So again, my peeps, whether it be a male or a female, if you're in a relationship and it no longer works for you, just walk away. Yeah, man, a word to the wise is always sufficient, because again, one is 6 feet under and the other facing 35 to life. Is it worth it? I don't think so. Now over there in a rural section of St. Catherine known as Glengoff, a usually really quiet community. And as I've stated in many vlogs before, it seems as if nowhere in Jamaica, right across the length and breadth from Moran Point to the Grill Point, no matter how remote that area was, criminal elements has managed to infiltrate these communities. So a headless body of a man has been found in Glengoff, St. Catherine. He has since been identified by his alias, Bigga Rass. The grisly discovery was made in the community of Mount Concord. Some residents from the rural community had reported hearing loud explosions sounding like gunshots coming from a certain section and alerted the authorities to what they heard. Upon the arrival of the authority, the grisly discovery was found by them. But the thing is, is not just that the body get can up, Man, them take off the person's head. So the fact that the can them beat, they had enough time before the arrival of the squad of them for saka, chamba, and take off a human being head. Now on the Spot News Media don't know for sure the personality of the now deceased Bigga Rass, but most definitely will be looking into this further and update you in subsequent newscasts. Now over there in Western Jamaica, the parish of Trelawny to be exact, a rural section of Trelawny known as Clarkstown has been plunged into mourning as a 2-year-old child was brutally cut down in a hail of bullets last night, that is Sunday night. So the preliminary reports reaching on the Spot News Media is that the toddler was hit by bullets which missed the intended target during a gun attack in the Clarkstown community last night. No information reaching on the Spot News Media is that the toddler's cousin's boyfriend was the intended target and the Nakis and Clappis missed that person and ended up taking the life of the 2-year-old boy. Now, a very disturbing video footage was sent to on the Spot News Media of the little Todd. It would seem as if he got some of the condom right under his armpit that ruptured the insides of that little one. So me I telling you now, my peeps, the thing rough out a John shop there. All wickedness I go really stop at Jamaica now, my peeps, because I'm pretty sure that the mother and father is definitely in wrath mode, and anything come across a officer man pick type of treatment. Yeah man, he's just 2 years old and now his innocent little life is gone. How on earth are we to even have a shred of love in our heart for these heartless and wicked individuals? But then again, my peeps, this is just a reflection of the type of persons that we have all become. Yeah, man. Now, the last thing that we are going to talk about, I want to watch the video first, then of course we are going to elaborate upon it. We have some youth who are grown, we are run some serious joke with some people, claiming that they're pranksters. Running pranks is all good, but when you run certain pranks in a country like Jamaica, if you see how things are run red a certain type of way, trust me, you definitely run prank with your own 3 pints. And I hope that these persons are listening to the voice of On The Spot News Media. Because I've seen one instance where a licensed firearm holder almost knock it and clap it upon one of them. I've seen another instance where a DJ step up in one of them face and deal with them shabby, the license plate incident. I've seen another one, a robbery attempt in Half a Tree where police have a collar upon them. And now this, Boy, may I tell you, if the woman heart did weak, she could have dropped down, you know what, right there and then. But anyway, watch you are going.
This prank was too much. This was too far.
What the person? Find the person. Wait, find the person. Find the person. Yeah, wait for it. Just don't make it have to load up. Just strap up the season.
Well, what's everyone look up here?
Yeah, man. So it go. What the purse? What the phone? What the phone? What do you mean? No, stop. You never cry. No, you never cry. I prank. No, she a cry. Let's fuck with that something there, brother. You see that?
We are going to fight the five, are we? Wait, sir. You are going to fight the five, are we, brother?
Remember, security don't get that spray off the ground in the yard, remember?
Trust me now, my peeps. It seems as if them youth here not understand how serious Jamaica are run. And then to add insult to injury, that like a nasty one down in the last, I threaten the security officer, say, remember, say security guard not get license firearm for car home here. Can you imagine the audacity these men have? Well, my peeps, especially for those who have been victims of these so-called pranksters. The Jamaica Constabulary Force is urging victims who have been pranked by a group of young men who record videos faking robberies of individuals at ATMs and outside of banks in Half-a-Tree, St. Andrew to make a formal report. Several videos have been making rounds on social media, showing two men accosting persons outside of financial institutions and pretending to rob them and laugh. Against the background, the JCF said that pranks are not only irresponsible and insensitive, but it is aware of the psychological, social, civil, and criminal implications of such acts. As such, the JCF is urging victims to make a formal statement. The JCF stated, and I quote, "We are urging anyone who may have been a victim of these pranksters, whether captured in these viral videos or not, to come forward and make a formal report to the Half-a-Tree police detectives from St. Andrew Central." And the St. Andrew Central Police have already begun investigation into some of these incidents. Now, statements from potential complainants are essential for the JCF to conduct a thorough probe into these incidents. The JCF stated that they assure persons out there their safety and security will be of the utmost priority and any engagement with the police thereof. And they also encourage that you be not afraid to speak up of these type of injustices perpetrated to you, to the JCF. The JCF is also urging persons who may be considering engaging in these type of so-called pranks to refrain from doing so. Now again, my peeps, a word to the wise is always sufficient. Yeah, man. Now remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned to On The Spot News Media as I continue to bring you fresh news and updates in subsequent newscast. On The Spot News Media. Yeah, man.